What's going on, fam? You know I had to be back with another video, man. Yeah, so today, man, we're gonna be talking about The Matrix, man. I know y'all remember the movie The Matrix. I know y'all remember the part where Morpheus first started talking to Neo about the Matrix, right? So it's a concept that is actually true in reality, right? In the society that we're living in today, specifically America and other parts of the world, but heavily in America, man, because we're the most brainwashed country on the planet. We don't see any problems with sending billions of dollars towards taxes, billions of dollars towards the military spending, with little to no money spent on shelters, little to no money spent on getting people out of mental confusion, little to no money spent on sustainability, little to no money spent on what's another one? Agricultural, abundance, meaning that if you're at a certain percentage of, like a low percentage as far as like income, if you don't make that much money, food should be free, man. I know they got like food stamps and shit, man, but I don't know if you know somebody who got food stamps or whatever, man. That's flawed too, man. They cut people food stamps off any time they want, just because they think that you're doing a little bit better, or they think that you're doing 1% better, so they go ahead and cut off your food stamps. They can do that at any time. Man, they could do a lot more things than what they're doing, man. Land is free. God gave us land, so no man should own it, especially when they not giving back to the people, man. So, we live in this world that's the Matrix, man. It's a really illusionary based reality, based on fear, based on greed. We don't work together as people. We don't come together enough. 1% of the world's population owns 99% of the wealth in the world. You got these people who call themselves royal families and these types of things, man, and they own an eighth quarter of the world's land. These people influence world governments. They move in the shadows, and we wonder why we can't get no resolution. We wonder why we can't get any resolution for the homeless, for the people getting locked up. We wonder why people go back to getting locked up, because they're not being helped. All right. So if a person commits a crime and they get their punishment, right, they have to pay fines, they have to do years in jail, prison, and then when they get out, they wonder why they go back in. Because locking a person up like a dog, like a slave dog, you barely feed them. You know what I'm saying? Treat them like a straight slave, and wonder why when they get out, they can't produce. Some of them do, but a lot of them, man, they get stuck in that mindset of being locked up in a cage, man. That's a very mentally what's the word I'm looking for? It's traumatizing. It's a traumatizing situation to go through that, man. I don't wish that on nobody. And we know that it really affects poor people. So it's a vicious cycle. That's why people who are poor raise poor children with poor mindsets. They don't come out of that cycle. They stay stuck in that cycle of spending everything they got, not building wealth, not even knowing how to ask for help, mental health, is at an all-time high. Suicides, all-time high. Man. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, going through depression, anxiety, and at times from an early age having suicidal thoughts, it's not easy to come out of that, man. It's not easy. That's why a lot of people drink, a lot of people smoke, a lot of people do different things, a lot of people commit different things, commit crimes. A lot of people do things that work against their best interests, I guess. Violence, domestic violence, all these are symptoms, and they know if they put experts in positions of society to prevent these traumas and go and start causing the root causes of these problems, these privatized prison systems would lose billions overnight. And they can't have that, especially in the position of power that they're in. The banking system, the medical system, entertainment system, the media, all these companies, all these major institutions, they work together. They work together, man. All these institutions, they work together. Energy, where we use energy, the medical, health administrations, the advertising agencies, the food and beverages, what is it? The FDA, all these different agencies, the government, the alphabet boys. All these agencies, they work together, man, to keep you sleep, broke, mentally and physically and spiritually. The religious institutions, they also work with them. Don't believe me? Better look at the news or something. It's pure nonsense, pure fear all day. Fear is control. It's all right, man. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later. Peace.